just get 3 here. We will see Luke Carnahan steps back. This time he throws it to none other than Luke Crown. Wow, Luke Crown, that's 2 picks in a row now. Here we are, folks. Welcome to the channel. My name is MetroJohnny, and this is the AFC Championship. We have the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. We all know last season the Colts won the Super Bowl. They're 1 game away from going right back 2 years in a row to the big game. And we're going to take a look at the rosters. Even though we've just got done watching both of these teams, we all know Pittsburgh, who they got. I just want to take a quick look. We're not going to take too long on this. But if you're new and you're wondering what's going on here, this is my subscriber league franchise mode where you can submit a player and watch their career play out. We watch the games, so we don't know what's going to happen. We're all just sitting here watching it together. Luke Crown, Jay Taylor were the stars of their last game here in Pittsburgh, and there's a lot of talent on that team. Now looking over at the Colts, you know, these guys, they don't have to prove anything. They're the champions still. They've yet to lose. They're looking for another run and a dynasty. And that's exactly what they're building here, and it's all because of this guy right here, Luke Carnahan and Ken McNeil. These guys are doing their thing out here. You do have subscriber Dak Live as well down there. Can't forget about him. And then on defense, man, the soul or the motivator of this defense is Steven Cruz. He's the only subscriber to ever win a Super Bowl MVP award. He holds that title very close to him, and he's looking to try and make that too. And he's still very young. He's still got plenty of seasons to get things done. And besides that, that is all of the subscribers. He's the only subscriber on defense. Let's not waste any more time, guys. This is the AFC Championship. So really quickly, guys, while this loads up, I want to talk to you guys. I have one. Let me know in this video right here, do you want to see the Pro Bowl? I know I had someone comment asking, and he got a lot of likes, so I'm assuming a lot of you guys want to see that. I can make it happen as long as it pops up. I'm pretty sure they fixed it to where it doesn't pop up, so like I should be able to watch it. Would you guys be, would you want an episode dedicated to a Pro Bowl? I would think it'd be pretty fun. Also, for all my draftees, I am actually making up my own mock draft on where I think everyone's going to go, and we'll also get a little bit of background about you. You'll get your time to shine, I guess, in a way. You'll get your welcome video, welcome to the league video. But for right now, the game's starting. It's time to focus on this year's matchup. It's a snowy matchup in Pittsburgh. It's the Colts versus the Steelers. We've had it in real life. A lot of classic games from these two teams going against each other and in the playoffs, and we're about to add another one to the history books here today. Colts versus Pittsburgh. You guys let me know who you have right now. The Colts, you can't just, everyone's saying Pittsburgh's going all the way this year, but I mean, it's like they don't even care that the Colts are coming off of a Super Bowl win and have made it this far. You have to have a good team to be able to do that. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't think the Steelers are going to make this as easy as everyone thinks they are. I do think Pittsburgh is going to, this is going to be a tough game. And we're going to see. I do think Pittsburgh, if there's any team that can beat the Colts in this type of spot, it would be Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is looking good, but I just don't think it's going to be that easy like everyone's saying it is. Now, I will say this. My picks on the NFC, I do believe the Vikings are going all the way. They're going to win their NFC game, and then they're going to face off against one of these two teams. I'm not even going to call it on this side because I just don't even know, guys. I really don't have a clue who's going to win this. It's so evenly matched. They both come in at 12-4, and I don't know. But here we go. Quashawn Hill the second. They come out in shotgun formation. He's going to start off by passing it, and he's going down the field. It's a bomb, but dropped. Juju Smith-Schuster was the target right there, but unfortunately he couldn't hold on to it. So here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Pittsburgh faced off with. It's a handoff, and oh my goodness, Steven Cruz and company are right there to destroy him. What a hit. I mean, he got cracked by 3 Colts at once. I feel bad for the guy. Like, oh my goodness, dude. This is not looking like a good opening drive. 3rd and 14. Pittsburgh's not scared to take those shots down the field, though. They already showed that. Here we go. Rashawn Hill. Going deep, and it's one-on-one. Juju Smith-Schuster bullying the man that was matched up against him. I mean, I don't understand why the Colts would go out and man like that when the opposing team has a guy like that on the opposing side. Like, you got to get out of those 3rd and long situations if you're the defense, and they failed to do that. Now Rashawn Hill's got a new set of downs. He's stepping back. He's got plenty of time, but it's, wow, Steven Cruz coming in for a set. There's a flag on the play, probably holding. And there it is, holding on the play. Didn't really matter. They'll decline that, I'm sure, in 2nd and 20. As Steven Cruz, the subscriber, was there for the sack. And I mean, he's going to be a big factor. You're going to have to take him into consideration. Like I said earlier, he is the only subscriber to ever win a Super Bowl MVP award. He's looking to do it again. He said that in his interviews before this game. And Rashawn Hill's going down once again. Yikes. So, there was some good and some bad on that opening drive for Pittsburgh, if you ask me. I mean, they showed that they're not scared to take the big shots down the field. They showed that they could even get them. But there are some things on that opening drive that worry me as well, people, and that is the fact that that offensive line has got me nervous. 2 sacks in the opening drive, not too good. You can definitely see those a lot, though, as the offensive line adjusts, so hopefully that is the case. Kenneth Neal will get the handoff here. It is Jay Taylor. Now, if we're talking about Pittsburgh's defense, we got to talk about the 2 guys that had the biggest effect in last week's game, and that's Jay Taylor, who's right down the middle, and then, of course, Luke Crown. These 2 guys can turn the tide of the game at any point. And I think Luke Carnahan's going to try and keep them out of this game by avoiding 3rd and 8. Luke Carnahan throws a slant pass to pick up that 1st down. Luke Crown with the tackle, but it wouldn't be enough to stop them, as it was Dak Live, the subscriber, with the big catch right there. Luke Carnahan, man, he's a quarterback. You know, before this game, he really talked about how he just feels disrespected on how he's never in the talks. I mean, he just came off of a Super Bowl win, and yet you don't hear anything about him. You hear about Casey Woods and all these other quarterbacks who've never even won a Super Bowl. He feels like he is the best in the league. He's got a Super Bowl ring to prove it. He's got the best quarterback award to prove it, and yet it's somehow not enough. Maybe this is the game where people will finally start to notice him like they should. And he said that he's playing with a chip on his shoulder here today. And so far, so good. 1st and 10, Indianapolis driving down the field. Shotgun formation. Luke Carnahan steps back. He's going. And he is dotting up this defense. In my opinion, if I had to pick one team, I know I said I wouldn't pick one earlier, but I would have to say somehow I see Pittsburgh pulling this out just because of their history as a franchise. They know how to win those really hard ones. And that's just going, again, that's just going to put an even bigger chip on the Colts, you know, team. You know, they've made it this far 2 years in a row now, and yet they're still, you know, getting that underdog role. And so far, so good. I do think it's going to be a close one, but I see Pittsburgh maybe battling this one out and getting it. 1st and 10, they need to focus on this opening drive, though, as the Colts have something going. So far, so good on the rush. Pittsburgh has had no answers for the pass game, so far, though. Luke Carnahan, once again, it's the same story. This time, he's got nothing but, I was going to say green, but it's nothing but white. And now, it's nothing but 7 points. Butler, wide open, has the speed. He's a bigger guy. He's a tight end or a fullback. I'm not too sure. He's definitely not a wide receiver. And yet, somehow, he's still able to keep that distance between him and the cornerback and give the Colts 7 points.
Everything is magnified.
Not going to lie, I didn't see them scoring on their opening drive against Pittsburgh's defense. And that is 7 points. The extra point is good. And now it's Pittsburgh who has the ball. We will send this next drive 1st and 10. Chris Leonard goes backwards. 2nd and 13 now. But then they'll hand it off again. He'll get 6 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 7. And then the pass will get knocked away by Steven Cruz. So Steven Cruz already has a tackle, a sack, and now a blocked pass. And he's already doing his thing out there, getting it done. 1st and 10 now. The Colts have the ball right back. Keaston Sylvester, man, we've heard his name multiple times. He is a good wide receiver, a good veteran wide receiver. But the snow is going to get the players. Oh, my goodness. On 3rd and 10, the Pittsburgh Steelers couldn't get off of the field. It's a 25-yard dot to Derek Carmen, the tight end. 1st and 10, 6-yard rush to Kennick-Neal. And now we'll send one more play. 2nd and 4, incomplete pass. We'll watch this 3rd down. We'll watch this 3rd down play out as I screw everything up here. So here we go. 3rd and 4, will the Colts continue this drive or will Pittsburgh stop them to a field goal here? Luke Carnahan's going to keep it on 3rd and 4. He's got time. He's going down the middle to the check down, and it's caught by Kennick-Neal. He takes a big punishing hit but holds on to it, keeps the drive alive. Now, I will say this. I would be worried if the Colts finish this drive with a touchdown. I would be worried for Pittsburgh. Being down by 14, they haven't been down like that this whole playoff run. And it would be something new to them in a bad way. And he almost stumbled in there. 1 yard short, Luke Carnahan. Looks a little upset. Thought he might have crossed there. Pittsburgh, they're good for stopping people and when they're this close. They've been doing it all year. We'll see if they can do it when it matters. 2nd and goal, that run goes nowhere. This is where Jay Taylor really shines, that direct tackle subscriber, in these kind of moments. Luke Carnahan, though, steps back. He's going to pass it, and it's almost intercepted. And that is something you do not want to do if you're Luke Carnahan. You want to at least get 3 here. We will see Luke Carnahan steps back. This time he throws it to none other than Luke Crown. Wow, Luke Crown, that's 2 picks in a row now. He got one last week. He gets one this week in such a big part of the game. And honestly, that looked like it should have been a catch and touchdown, but Sylvester wasn't looking at his quarterback at the time. They were on clearly on different reads. The quarterback thought Sylvester was doing something else, and Sylvester was clearly not. They were not on the same page. Let's take another look at this. So Luke Carnahan throws it to Sylvester here. He's not even looking. He doesn't even know where the ball is at. But guess who does? It's Luke Crown. Luke Crown knows his ball awareness is phenomenal. He knows how to read quarterbacks, and this right here could change the outcome of this game. Not only do you save a touchdown, but you save points in general. It's still now 7-0 in a 1-possession game. That right there is a big play. All right, so here we go. Let's see what Quashawn Hill II can do for his Pittsburgh team. He steps back. He has no time. He had time. I would have thrown it away or something there. It breaks down, though, and now that is 3 sacks in 1 quarter. And I'm worried. I am worried. You've given up 3 sacks in 1 quarter.
After 7-0.
You're down by 7. Thanks to your defense out here in Pittsburgh.
Sack
All right, we're back with some football. 2nd and 17. We will start to speed this up a little bit. After this drive, we'll do a little bit of quick sim. We'll see what happens here. Quashawn Hill gets hit as he throws. Juju Smith, he's got that speed. And gets brought down. 3rd and 4 now. Shotgun formation.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Pump fake. Quashawn has it, throws it, and it's caught. 1st down, Pittsburgh. And I think, honestly, it's going to take a lot of big plays by Pittsburgh. This is, the Colts are known for their defense, man. They have a really good defense. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a defensive game. Juju breaks that tackle originally and then gets brought down. Setting up a 2nd and 2. Good effort by him. Single back formation. Hand off to Chris Leonard, who fights, then breaks the tackle of Steven Cruz, but then gets brought down by support and sets up 3rd and inches.
Hit 2 for 4 thus far.
See what happens here. Quashawn, it's going to be a pass, and it's caught. Catching the Colts off guard. I actually like that call, believe it or not. Because if they sell for run, you got a guy wide open, and that's exactly what happened right there. Lindsey was wide open, and now Quashawn Hill is in the zone. Here we go, handoff. Gets nowhere. And that has been the story of today. 2nd and 9, Quashawn Hill, boys. Make sure to smash that like button if you're excited. It's Nathan Callahan, the subscriber, wide receiver, dropping it there. But, I mean, this is freaking perfect, man. You got the AFC Championship. It's snowing, and Pittsburgh just freaking dotted up on the Colts defense. This is what makes it worth it right here, guys. Playoff football, the game to see who goes to the Super Bowl. It's snowing, and you got 2 very talented teams going head to head. I love it. 1st and 10. It's going to be a delayed handoff, and yeah, that's not tricking Steven Cruz. Even though Steven Cruz has been a little sloppy with his tackles here today, he's been the first guy on first contact multiple times. So, and that actually plays a factor. You know, slowing him down, being that first guy to get contact. 2nd and 11, Quashawn Hill goes to his tight end, who's got speed and picks up the 1st down. Holy crap, you've got to close the gap. And that's Greg Kittle, I believe. Yeah. And that's a pass out here, and oh my goodness, Pittsburgh, good play calling. Abusing this defense on this drive. They figured something out here. 2 yards away from tying this game up. Be a handoff here, and he's got nothing but space. Walks in Chris Leonard. What a freaking play, boys, by Pittsburgh. You got to give him credit. Even if you're going for the Colts, you have to give Chris Leonard some credit and that offensive line for that play. That was phenomenal. Anytime you can go into the end zone without getting touched, is a pretty good time. Eddie Larson with the extra point. It's good. We're going to do some simming now. Some quick simming. 7 to 7. See what Luke Carnahan can do. Well, guess what? He'll go 3 and out and give the ball right back to Pittsburgh here. And they'll start their day off at the 2. Not good field position. 3rd and 7. And did he get enough? No, he didn't. 4th and inches. And the snow is definitely playing a factor in this game. You know, it's going to be sloppy football out there. And I expect a defensive game. 1st and 10, going back 2 yards is Kennick Neal. 2nd and 12 now. 11-yard reception. And then Hunter Burrows goes down with an injury. That's not good. 3rd and 1. And it's a 9-yard rush up the middle by Kennick Neal. See what happens here. 1st and 10. 7-yard reception to Martin Lowe, and they are about to be in field goal range. I mean, not field goal range, but red zone, being the red zone, and they go backwards after that penalty there. So it sets up a 3rd and 4. And Jay Taylor, the big man, gets a sack. And it will force the Colts to take a field goal, a 45-yarder. That's good in the snow. It's snowing and no field goal is ever guaranteed. And he nailed it. So that's perfect. Nathan Callahan with his first catch finally, 16-yard reception, then an 8-yard followed up. And then a penalty against the defense. Pittsburgh could try and get field goal range. And another penalty by the Colts. That's actually a huge penalty because now, guess what? Pittsburgh has an attempt to tie this game up. And that's exactly what they do. Thanks to the Colts defense playing sloppy football out there. We're going into halftime, boys, 10-10. The Colts would get the ball at halftime. We'll see if they can try and swing that momentum. But Luke Carnahan goes down, sacked, 3rd and 10. And then he's going to get sacked again, 2 back-to-back sacks for the Pittsburgh's defense. And now, give the ball to Quashawn Hill II. It's a handoff. Chris Leonard busts open a 21-yard reception off the screen pass right there. 1st and 10 as they drive down the field. 3rd and 2. You know what? We're going to watch the rest of this drive. They got momentum. And they're inside their own 35. So here we go. We'll see what happens here. 1st and 10. It's going to be a quick pass out right there to Juju Smith-Schuster, who makes him. No, he doesn't. Good clean tackle right there by number 22. 2nd and 7. Sean Hill steps back, goes down the sideline to Nathan Callahan.
To the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Sean Hill steps back. And it's another dump off there to Chris Leonard. And this drive is kind of starting to slow up a little bit. We'll see, though, if Pittsburgh can try and get something here. 2nd and 13. Looks like they're going to run it here. I don't know about this. Maybe it's a pass play here. And no, it's a handoff. And oh my goodness, Chris Leonard trying to make some moves, but just not enough. I mean, I don't know how I like that call. Now it's 3rd and 11. Let's see what they do here. Single back formation. Luke Adams is out on the field. Make sure, try and get it to him on 3rd down. But they go back to the running back, and that would stall out the drive. Chris Leonard's a little upset there. Thinks that there was a flag. I didn't see it. Looked clean to me. Let's see. Yeah, that's a clean play. He's just upset that he got cracked. All right, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and submit. 4th and 11. Field goal is up, and field goal is good. You know Eddie Larson. He doesn't miss anything. He's a freaking beast. So now it's the Colts' turn here. 2nd and 10. They got to get something going. They haven't had too much on offense in a while. 1st and 10. Good pickup right there. 2nd and 9. Incomplete pass. Sets up 3rd and 9. 11-yard reception to Kennick Neal using the running backs. Keaston Sylvester, 2nd and now they're driving down the field. And you know what? We're going to watch them because they're inside their own 35. Going back and forth are these two teams. It's been too close to call. And a quick pass right there trying to copy Pittsburgh. Does not work. Both teams have really turned into playing conservative. Like Pittsburgh came out throwing bombs. And now both these teams, as the snow keeps falling, are playing a little more conservative. And there's a big pass right there. And a big catch by Dak Live, the subscriber. He's really played a big factor into this. 6 recs for him, 65 yards. Holy crap. That's a subscriber I forgot about, honestly. And now he's making moves as Luke Crown gets ran over out there in the one-on-one tackle. But he made the tackle and he stopped the touchdown. That could possibly be another touchdown that he's saved from happening. And it's not going to be as Kennick Neal puts down his shoulder pads and his helmet and charges forward through a defender and into the end zone. Let's take another look at it right here. Just couldn't make the tackle. And look at him. Gets dragged into the end zone. Beautiful run by Kennick Neal. And now we're going to sim the rest of this. 17-13, man. We got us a game, boys. Pittsburgh has the ball, 2nd and 4. What will they do with an incomplete pass by Quashawn Hill? 3rd and 4. And its pass is knocked away by Eli Harvin. Here we go. Colts have it. A touchdown here, and it's not looking too good for Pittsburgh. 3rd and 2. And it's a 2-yard rush. Did he get it? He didn't get it. It's a 3 and out. That's big. That's huge for Pittsburgh. Here we go. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh needs to do something. There's still plenty of time in this game, though. There's no reason to worry too much. Mike Shy right there with a big catch, 12-yard reception. And a 29-yard bomb. And it's Chris Leonard with the freaking catch. Holy crap. Time to watch the rest of this drive. Pittsburgh inside the 15.
Come on, let's go.
1st and 10. Rashawn steps back, goes. Nathan Callahan wide open, touchdown Pittsburgh. And they're going to take the lead right back. I'm telling you, I knew it was going to be a close one. If there's any team that can beat the Colts, it's this team that's looking right in front of them. And that's a big play. That is a big play. This to make it a 3-point game. This is very important. It's right down the middle. Eddie Larson does not miss. And now the Colts got to be feeling a little bit nervous here. So here we go. 5-yard penalty. Colts going back. They've definitely had a lot more penalties. But then you get this. And what is up with they're using the running backs in the pass game. Both teams are here today in the snow. And they're driving down the field. 1st and 10. Penalty against the defense. 6-yard reception by Dak Live, who's been phenomenal. Incomplete pass, so that sets up a 2nd and 10 here. And that's a 31-yard reception to the running. What's up with the teams using the running backs here today? Out in the snow, man. I guess it's a little more safer option because they can definitely hold on to the ball better than a wide receiver could. Maybe that's the reason. 1st and goal, though. Literally 2 yards away from getting into the end zone. Luke Carnahan steps back, throws it. It's caught! Luke Crown gets beat by Dak Live. 2 subscribers going at it, and this is a back-and-forth game. The Colts take the lead right back. And Luke Crown, yeah, it was one-on-one. Luke Crown versus Dak Live. And that time, Dak Live gets the better of Luke Crown. Gives his team the lead right back. This to make it a 4-point game, and it's good. And now Pittsburgh is looking at, they need a touchdown. It's all on Quashawn Hill. So here we go. This is it. 1st and 10. 6-yard rush by Chris Leonard. 2nd and 4. 8-yard reception by Mike Shy. Pittsburgh has something moving. 10 yards. They're looking good. Incomplete pass by Quashawn Hill. It's a 2nd and 10. And it's a 14-yard reception to Nathan Callahan. Oh, Pittsburgh is moving down the field. What is going to happen here? And they're inside the red zone. We're gonna watch the rest. That was Luke Adams. Finally getting his first catch of the day. It's a big one. Here we go. 1st and 10. They got to finish this drive, though. Literally, it's been going back and forth. Each team scoring here in the 2nd half. And it continues here late in the 4th. Juju Smith-Schuster with the catch right there. And there's a look at Steven Cruz. He's played a phenomenal game here today. And he's trying to lead his defense to the Super Bowl once again. Quick pass out. I think that's going to be end zone. Juju Smith breaks a tackle and gets ripped out of bounds, dude. Those quick little passes to him are dangerous. because he can really turn them into something.
Because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what?
Here we go, D.
And it's going to be, oh, wow, dude, that offensive lineman, I don't know if you guys seen that. He just got destroyed.
Nice timing play.
And then Tillman came in there with a big hit and a good tackle.
As they get ready for second and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final two.
Here we go. This is it. 2 minutes left to find out who will be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. Quishon Hill slips. He takes a hit. Holds on to the ball at least. Not good, though. There's a 12-second runoff. Pittsburgh all of a sudden is on their toes. Going end zone. It's batted down. Dangerous pass by Quishon Hill. And, oh, my goodness. I thought Pittsburgh had all the momentum and that they were about to score, and now it's fourth down. And what a broken up pass right there. What a way to, I mean, that was a dangerous pass. And this is it. The game's on the line here, in my opinion. Now, Pittsburgh does have 3 timeouts. Quishon Hill steps back. He has time, goes end zone, and it's not caught. He was wide open all by himself. And it's a turnover. It was going to Luke Adams, the subscriber tight end. Whose fault was it? Whose fault was it? Luke Adams went for a one-handed catch. Did he not get it because of that? Or was it a bad throw? Let's find out. Quishon Hill stepped back. He had plenty of time, and he seen a man wide open. Is that close enough to make a catch? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? If I'm Luke Adams, I'm definitely jumping for this thing. There it is. I think this definitely could have been a better placed ball. 100%. Could have been a better placed ball. And therefore, I think it's Quishon Hill's fault. But at the same time, if I'm Luke Adams... Oh, wait, this isn't Luke Adams. I've been saying Luke Adams this whole time. I'm so sorry. This is actually Mike Shy, the subscriber Mike Shy. My bad. Dude, Luke Adams is probably in the chat right now like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you, Metro, bro? What's wrong with you, Johnny? This isn't me. Come on, man. Clear up my name. Dude, Luke Adams is over here. This is Mike Shy. If I'm Mike Shy, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm doing a better job at trying to catch that. That's so close. And the only reason I'm taking so long on that play is because it could possibly be the reason Pittsburgh is not going to the Super Bowl, guys. Do you realize that? That's why I'm taking the time to break it down. And I do apologize. That was not Luke Adams, even though I said it multiple times and didn't pay attention to the last name. I'm glad I caught it. It was actually Mike Shy, subscriber wide receiver, who didn't catch it. It was Quishon Hill that threw it, though, and I do believe that could have been a way better pass. But here we go. Pittsburgh has 3 timeouts. This game is not over yet. We've seen crazier things happen as Kenneth Neal goes backwards. And that's a good start. Everyone on their seats here out in Pittsburgh. As the snow comes down, the crowd is silent. They know what is on the line right now. 24-20. Here we go. 3rd and 13. This defense has played phenomenal. One more stop here, and they will give their quarterback the ball back. 3rd and 13. It's a handoff, and he gets destroyed by none other than Jay Taylor. Subscriber direct tackle. Best direct tackle in the league. And now we'll see a punt.
And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here?
And this is actually a dangerous punt here in his own end zone.
And this is a pretty good kick.
And that is a, oh my God, that's a freaking boot. Thought Pittsburgh was gonna have good field position. Think again. It all lies on this man right here. Did he? I'm excited to see what you guys say about that pass. Was it Quishon Hill that crapped the bed there, or was it Mike Shy, or was it just, you know, one of those plays where it wasn't really either of them? It just, let me know in the comments. Seriously, I want to know. I'm actually kind of curious what you guys think. 1st and 10 though, Quishon Hill. He's a little nervous. He steps back in the pocket. He has all the time in the world. He goes down the field to Nathan freaking Callahan, who comes up with the catch. 12-second runoff, though. Kushan Hill steps back. They're sending the blitz. It's a catch. Mike Shy trying to make up for it. Zigzags and goes backwards. Gets brought down. 7-second runoff, though. 2nd and 3. Kushan Hill is in the zone. He goes down to Mike Shy. None other than Mike Shy, who gets brought down once again. And now time is ticking. This could be the last play. It probably is the last play of the game. Kushan Hill steps back. He's got plenty of time. He throws it away. Get out of bounds. Mike Shy didn't get out of bounds. What a tackle by Steven Cruz. He freaking grabs Mike Shy and slings him around. Slams him to the ground before Mike Shy could get to the out of bounds marker. Mike Shy was doing everything he could to get out of bounds. And you just seen the power, the strength of Steven Cruz right there, picking him up basically. And what a freaking game. Like I said, there's no way I could have even called this game at the beginning of it on who I thought was going to win, because it literally went exactly how I thought it would go. Down to the wire. This was a phenomenal game, and I just want to watch that last play really quickly. For all you guys that maybe you're blaming Mike Shy for this one as well, he catches it. He doesn't see. If we're looking at Mike Shy, just from the time it starts, he sees Steven Cruz here. Now he has no eyes on Steven Cruz. Right? He has no eyes on Steven Cruz. He does not know Steven Cruz is coming right there. But I'm probably sure he's assuming that, okay, he knows that there's a guy coming. But by the time he can even see, he's already wrapped up by this beast right here. All right, he tries. He fights. He fights, but there's nothing you can do. He gets slammed down. He even tries to reach for the out-of-bounds marker, but he is inches away. If he could have got out of bounds right there, Pittsburgh would have one more shot to go end zone. But unfortunately, he misses, and Pittsburgh goes home. So 2 close call plays that involve both Kushan Hill and Mike Clay. You guys let me know what you think. Both quarterbacks played pretty similar. Luke Carnahan obviously had 2 touchdowns, but he also had a pick. And as far as running goes, both guys had 18 attempts. Both had around the same yards. Both running backs sucked, basically. Dak Live saved the Colts today. What a way for a subscriber to step up and make a name for himself in the big game. Nathan Callahan had a good game as well. As far as it goes for Pittsburgh's defense, Luke Crown, you had a phenomenal season, man. You earned every award that you got. Every tackle, every interception. You made your name known in this league, and people now know you because you made yourself irrelevant. You played phenomenal football, and I can't wait to see you play next year. Unfortunately, you're going home with your team. Same with Jay Taylor, man. He played phenomenal. It's almost a shame that one of these teams had to lose. Steven Cruz played like a leader, and he is. He is a leader, and that's exactly what he does. 5 tackles, 1 sack, and he motivates guys out there like he's Ray Lewis. Okay? He's a freaking beast. And my question to you is the Indianapolis Colts a dynasty? This is the 2nd year in a row now in this series. Back-to-back, the only team to do it, to go back to go to 2 Super Bowls in a row. They won last year's. Can they win this year's is the question. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Bye.